Alright, so let's try this. I'm not sure if this is gonna gain me any new friends, nor am I sure if this is gonna go through very well. And when I'm saying going through very well, that is because I'm receiving a lot of feedback because of my earplugs or my earphones. They're really annoying because like previously I had them in noise cancelling mode, and then all of a sudden they change, and it's really annoying. But let me see if I can do something about it. There's just a lot of people around me. That's why I am kind of distracted. But whatever. So it's a little bit of a heavy subject here, and I don't really care whether it's heavy or not. What I care about is how important this is, and also how important it is that everyone is aware of that this is going on. Long story short, because I'm gonna make this podcast pretty short. I heard a song by a fella named John Rich. He appeared on the Tucker Carlson show, and he wrote and performed a song called The Righteous Hunter. Now, The Righteous Hunter is about a father, or about fathers in general, who experience that predators, groomers, rapists, and so on are coming for their children. And that fills them with rage, the sort of murderous rage when you want to kill someone. And I sympathize fully with him. John Rich, that is. Now, he's also a Christian. He's preaching the Bible. And full disclosure, in case you didn't know, I'm also a Christian. I'm a Pentecostal Christian. And that will probably affect a lot of my podcasts going forward. Now, the sixth commandment is pretty clear. Thou shalt not murder, which is fine. Now, screw that shite sideways when it comes to protecting your children. Would you really let your children be exposed for something so horrible, having their innocence taken in the most horrible way by some evil and wicked creature, by some animal who you can't even call a human, in lieu of taking their lives? I wouldn't. And that's why, I'm gonna kill them. I don't care what it is with. If I don't have a gun, well, then I do have tools. If I don't even have tools or something to use, even if it's just a chair, even if it's just this water bottle right here, or the cup of coffee that's in front of me. But by the way, if you're listening to this, I'm seated at a restaurant and I've just been served some coffee. Even if I have to pour or throw hot coffee in the rapist's face and then beat him to death with a coffee cup, I'm gonna do that. Or I'm gonna use my fists. Whatever. That doesn't really matter. What matters is this. I will stand up for my child and what's mine, and you should be doing the same thing. Now, there are so many ways I could go with this, and I might be doing that at a later time. For now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get back to what I really wanted to talk about, which was time and energy vampires. Because if you think about it in some weird and twisted and perverse way, these people are really, the child rapists, that is, they're really time and energy vampires if you think about it. Just think about it. They are. They're time and energy vampires because they steal of your time, they steal of your energy in the most wicked and horrible ways. Now, I'm not saying that all TEVs, all time and energy vampires, are child rapists or molesters. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that child rapists and molesters are, in the most extreme of cases, time and energy vampires. So you definitely should have that in mind when you're looking around and you're scouting for people, when you're hunting for people who are time and energy vampires, because that's actually part of my mission. That's what I'm teaching you. Everyone who's listening to this, everyone who's watching this, everyone who reads my emails, it's about teaching you how to hunt down and protect yourself and your life from the time and energy vampires. Now, fortunately, most people, I assume, most people who are watching this, who are watching and are listening to this, will probably not encounter a situation where they have to defend their children from from rapists and killers and murderers or traffickers. But you never know. Anyway, the point is as follows. Be mindful, because there's a lot of pedophiles out there. There's a lot of rapists out there. There's a lot of time and energy vampires out there. And who knows, maybe some of those people are living right next to you. You never know. Now, hopefully that scared you enough. Now, being that this is a busy airport, there's a lot of background noise, and I don't know how much of this sound goes through. I'm going to cut this podcast short right here. If you like what I have to say, if you're interested in this, if you want to learn how to fight off the time and energy vampires, then go get subscribed to my email list. The link to do so is below the episode description, wherever you're watching or listening to this. And I'll see you later.